Hiya, this is Druid Cat. Welcome to my course. This time we are going to focus specifically on training LoRA models, because you have been telling me that this topic causes the most problems. My new website druidcat.com now supports uploading custom LoRA files, so let us create a professional AI influencer whose content can be generated using multiple models. On the back end of the website is comfy UI, so whether we use the website or my scripts that I discussed in previous videos, everything works the same way. We will start by training models on the ZEED image architecture. Here is the plan for today. First, we will create a diverse data set of our influencer using Qwen Edit and Nano Pro. Second, we will create captions using a Florence script, ChatGPT or anti-gravity. Third, we will launch RunPod and use the template from Ostris AI tools. We will go through the settings for different models. Fourth, we will test our results. Let us get started. Step 1. Creating your dataset. We begin by creating the face of our influencer. In previous episodes, I suggested creating a full body first, but now we have the Nano Pro model which creates images in 4K. Creating a full body from a face is no longer a problem. Go to druidcat.com and select Z-Image Turbo Text to Image. I enjoy the aesthetic of this model as an initial image, but you can also use InstaGirl or Wan Realism. These models produce very beautiful results. For more natural beauty, the Qwen model works great. The choice is entirely yours. Click on Z-Image and write a prompt. I specify close-up to get a face shot. Then I describe my model. For longer hair, you might want to try a medium shot instead. ChatGPT, Grok, or any language model can help you craft better prompts. Once we have our face, we will use Nano Pro. This is a model from Google, also available on druidcat.com. Here we will create the rest of the body. We can generate at 4,000 pixels to preserve as many facial details as possible. But afterward, we must resize the image to 1280 pixels so it fits into the Qwen character angles workflow. A 4,000 pixel image is too heavy for this model and will cause memory errors even on very powerful graphics cards. Take the full body image and upload it to the Qwen character angles workflow on the website. After a moment of patience, you will have photos of the body from different angles. Now we need to diversify these images. You can use Qwen Edit, Qwen InPaint, or even Qwen Change Clothes to modify the outfits. For example, give her a different dress. Drag the image onto the canvas and type what you want her to wear instead. You can also use Nano Pro for all variations. For full body shots, I recommend using at least 2000 pixel resolution to preserve facial details. Here your imagination can run wild. Different clothes, different angles, different expressions, different scenarios like placing her in a forest. About 16 such images will be enough for the full body portion. Now let us return to the face. In Nano Pro, you can select 1000 pixel quality, which is cheaper and faster. For close-up shots, the face will always have enough detail. Prompt different expressions, different angles, and you can change the blouse or hairstyle as well. Ultimately, to train an influencer, you need 20 to 40 images. This is what an example dataset should look like. Step 2. Creating captions. Now we need captions for our dataset. These are text files that describe what is in each image. They are essential for training because they help the AI better understand what it is learning and respond correctly to prompts. They significantly improve quality. You can use my Florence script, which I share on Patreon. This script works on Windows. Let me show you how to install it. First, make sure you have Python installed on your computer. You can download it from python.org. During installation, make sure to check the option Add Python to Path. This is very important. Now unpack the Florence folder anywhere on your computer. Open this folder in File Explorer. Here is a nice trick to open the terminal directly in this folder. Click on the address bar at the top of the window where you see the folder path. Select the entire path, delete it, and type CMD. Press Enter. This will open the command prompt terminal directly in this folder. In the terminal, type the following command to install all required dependencies. pip install -r requirements.txt. Press enter and wait for everything to install. Once the installation is complete, run the application with the command pythonapp.py. Press enter. The script will download the Florence models on the first run. This may take a moment. When it finishes, you will see a link in the terminal. Copy this link and open it in your browser. The interface is self-explanatory. Upload your images by dragging and dropping them onto the canvas. You can also enter a caption prefix, which is your trigger word. If your LoRA is called Olivia1, type Olivia1 in the caption prefix field. The script will automatically add this word at the beginning of every generated caption, followed by a comma. Choose the model, base is faster, and large is more accurate. Click Submit and wait for the captions to generate. When finished, download the zip file with all your caption text files. You can also use ChatGPT, but you need a paid subscription. Upload your images and ask it to create captions as text files with the same names as your image files. Here is an improvement I did not mention in previous videos. I'm not completely sure if it is better, but I include the trigger word as the first caption in every file. So if my LoRA is called Olivia1, I ask ChatGPT to add Olivia1 as a prefix to all captions. The third method is anti-gravity from Google. This is a convenient approach. Download anti-gravity, open it in the folder where your images are located, and use the same prompt as you would for ChatGPT. Gemini should create the text files directly on your computer. Step 3. Training on RunPod. Now we go to RunPod. We will need to rent a cloud GPU for a few hours to start training our LoRA. Click on Pods. Select Community Cloud this time. Choose a powerful card like RTX 5090 or RTX 6000. In the Change Templates field, type Ostris. We are looking for AI tools. Select this template. If you plan to train on multiple models at once, click Edit Template and set the container volume to 250 gigabytes. Now everything is configured. Scroll down and click Deploy. Time to take a short break while it loads. Fun fact: when cats are waiting for something, they often appear completely zen. But studies show their brains are actually processing information at incredible speeds. Kind of like waiting for your training job to finish while pretending to be calm. When the pod finishes loading, click Connect and select the available port, 8675. On the newly opened browser tab, enter the password, which is simply password. This is the default password for this template. Now quickly navigate to datasets and upload all your files. Images and the text files. Make sure they are all in one folder. Meow. Let us continue. Click on the New Job tab. Enter a training name. This is what your LoRA will be called. I always use the influencer name plus the model name we are training on. Next is the trigger word. In my case, Olivia1. Now the most important part. Model architecture. For our first training, we will use ZEED image. Select ZEED image de turbo. This is the correct model. In the Target tab, you can change the linear rank. If you want a slightly more detailed LoRA, you can set it to 44. I do not recommend going higher because the file will be much larger and the LoRA will not necessarily be better. Very high values will cause out-of-memory errors. 32 is already fine, and 44 is what I would call a strong LoRA. In the Training tab, set the steps between 2500 and 3000. It is hard to say exactly how many you need. It depends on how many images you have. Usually 2500 steps produces the expected result. If there are too many steps, we say the LoRA is overtrained. The output images will look exactly like your dataset without any creative flexibility. Try 2500 to start. In the dataset section, make sure you have selected your dataset. Enable 1024 and 1280 resolutions. Scroll down. In the Sample tab, remove all the example prompt boxes except one. paste a prompt from your captions, but place your influencer in a scenario, like sitting in a cafe. These will be control images to monitor how your influencer approaches the appearance of your dataset during training. That is basically everything. Click Create Job. Now in the dashboard, click the triangle in the upper right corner. That is the play button. This will start your training. In the meantime, let me show you the settings for a different model, like Wan 2.214 billion parameters. The first difference compared to Z-Image is that this LoRA produces two files, high noise and low noise. Remember this. You will download both. Everything else is set the same way as Z-Image, but in the Sample tab, set number of frames to 1 and FPS to 1. Also enable Skip First Sample. This is because we are training for images and do not need sample videos. Video samples would unnecessarily extend the training time. Leave one sample box with a prompt. Use the same prompt as for Z-Image. Done. Click Create Job, then click Play in the dashboard. Note that you will receive two files, high noise and low noise. After a few hours, all your LoRA models will be ready. They will be available for download in the dashboard on the right side under Checkpoints. After downloading your LoRA files, remember to terminate your pod so it stops charging you. Step 4. Testing your LoRA. Go back to druidcat.com. Now we can test our LoRA. Go to the Z-Image text-to-image workflow. Enter your prompt and this time add your LoRA. Check the LoRA box and upload your file. Click Generate. After a while, you should receive an image with your influencer. You can do the same with Wan. Click Wan 2.2 text-to-image and add both the high noise and low noise LoRA files. Remember to include the trigger word in your prompts. Click Generate. Your LoRA can be used in many other workflows like InstaGirl or video workflows, even long videos with SVI. The possibilities are enormous. I encourage you to explore the website yourself. There you have it. Now you have a tool for creating AI influencers. You can monetize this content however you want on various platforms and social media. Bonus. For my Patreon supporters, I have updated my scripts and included most of the workflows for Comfy UI that I use on the website. Their operation and installation were explained in previous videos. Supporters get free top-ups for the druidcat.com website. I mentioned more about this in the previous video. Additionally, Patreon members have access to a Discord channel where you can submit feedback. That is everything for this video. Thank you for staying until the end. Please subscribe and of course visit druidcat.com. See you soon, hey.